Ever wonder why Japan closed itself off from the world for over 200 years? Why did the emperor have power, but didn't really rule? Or how did a warrior code shape an entire culture? Let's travel to feudal Japan and uncover the story of samurai honor, shogunate control, and sacred traditions. Japan is an island nation off the eastern coast of Asia, four main islands surrounded by the Pacific Ocean and Sea of Japan. Its isolation from the mainland shaped a unique culture influenced early on by China and Korea, but fiercely independent from rice cultivation to imperial myths. Japan's earliest clans built shrines, traded with neighbors, and created the foundation of Japanese identity. By the 1100s, military rule took over. The emperor remained a sacred symbol, but real power shifted to the shogunate, supreme military leader. Feudal Japan became a land of warrior lords, daimyo, samurai, and strict loyalty. For centuries, rival clans fought for control until Tokugawa Ieyasu united Japan in 1600s at the Battle of Sekigahara. He became shogun and launched a new Aretha Tokugawa Shogunate based in Edo, modern-day Tokyo. To keep peace, Tokugawa shoguns feared foreign influence, especially European missionaries and merchants. So in 1635, they issued the Sakoku Edict, a closed country policy. No Japanese could leave, almost no foreigners could enter. By 1790, trade was limited to one Dutch ship a year, confined to Nagasaki. Despite isolation, Japan experienced significant economic growth and urbanization. By the late Edo period, it boasted one of the highest literacy rates in the world. This isolation helped preserve Japanese culture, but also froze technology and delayed industrial growth. Japan stayed closed until United States Commodore Perry's gunboat diplomacy forced the gates open in 1853. Tokugawa society was strictly ordered. At the top was the divine but powerless emperor. Below him, the shogun held real authority, followed by daimyo, samurai, and at the bottom peasants, artisans, and merchants, despite their vital economic roles. Samurai followed Bushido, a code of honor, loyalty, and discipline. One of the most famous samurai, Miyamoto Musashi, lived during this era. A master swordsman and undefeated duelist, Musashi later wrote the Book of Five Rings, a guide to strategy, combat, and self-mastery that is still read today. The Tokugawa enforced peace, but it came at the cost of freedom and flexibility. During isolation, Japan's culture flourished. Ukiyo-e woodblock prints captured everyday life, landscapes, kabuki actors, and even geishas, creating some of Japan's most iconic art. Kabuki theater rose as popular entertainment, colorful, dramatic, and full of emotion. It blended music, dance, and stylized acting. For the upper classes, no theater remained refined and symbolic. Poetry also thrived, especially haiku, a form known for capturing deep ideas in just 17 syllables. Meanwhile, Confucian ideals influenced education, social order, and family life. Even in isolation, Japan's art and ideas expressed a rich inner world. Religion shaped daily life. Shinto, Japan's native belief system, focused on kama-spiritual forces in nature and ancestors. Buddhism, introduced from China, offered rituals, philosophy, and temples. Together, they blended into a rich spiritual tradition. Even politics had religious roots. The emperor was seen as a descendant of the sun goddess, Amaterasu. The Tokugawa era was a time of peace and order, but beneath the surface, tension simmered. As Japan stood on the edge of change, the world was about to knock on its door with unstoppable force. Japan turned inward until the outside world came knocking. And when the gates finally opened, Japan would transform fast into a modern power. If you want more stories about global empires, battles, and belief systems, subscribe to Histoscript and leave a comment. Did the United States help Japan by forcing it to open its borders? Thanks for watching Histoscript. If you learned something new today, or just love the hidden side of history, give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story your textbook skipped. History isn't just dates, it's secrets, myths, and the strange truths behind it all. Stay curious. Stay tuned.